It feels like spring, everybody. So if you're on YouTube, I call this spring fling bling as a tongue twister. Oh my gosh, there was a tongue twister I was trying to say yesterday. I was at the Home Depot and I was reading something and oh my gosh, it was quite a tongue twister. Let's get a nice background here. Oh, that's kind of like what's going on right now, everybody. Carl is talking about water. Carrie's talking about I'm in charge. So everybody be quiet and let's get to work. So I'm listening to Carrie. She's co-piloting, co-hosting, and she's kind of more in control than I am because sometimes I'm out of control. Everybody, let's have some water. That is a great comment to have in there. Let's all have a sip. Cheers to all our friends in here. We got Kendall in here. We got Caitlin and Byron's in the house. I think Byron might be getting some leadership from Byron with the flow. Lorraine's here. Bernie's in the house. Scott and Lisa Valentina, North County. All our friends. Everybody's so proud of Jose up there in North County. Jose's been doing such a great job. Such a good guy, Jose. And Mike too. Proud of those guys. Everybody, let's get ready. We're gonna go. I think I'm gonna do the breathing motto. Let's get us kicked off with the breathing motto. Get us into moving our head and neck around, get our shoulders moving around. We're gonna try to get our arms to move around. We're gonna get our core, the center of our body. We're gonna get that moving around. But remember, some of our exercises, they actually won't involve movement at all. They're going to be things like the squeezes, the holds. Sometimes we're kind of doing a stretch and we're going to hold a position. So let's have fun with our workout. Remember, these are important. I was talking with a buddy. We did waves for all yesterday, and he hasn't been working out like the rest of us. And he was out in the ocean with me, and he's like, "Oh man, I'm feeling out of shape." And it's like, well, you haven't been doing the workouts. That's why. I was like, the workouts actually work. If you keep doing them and you stick with them, you'll make progress. You won't lose, and then you'll keep making progress. And that's good news. All right, there's my rhyme. Here we go. In five, four, three, two, one. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power. So you reach your goals first. Everybody, we have goals. We have health goals. We have physical goals. Do you know yesterday that I was surfing with a young lady and she's visually impaired? So she essentially is 100% blind, and she had only been surfing with us one time before, and she loved it. So she said, "I'm going to go back and try it again, even though it's going to take some work for me to get up there, but I'm going to make it happen." And can you believe, everybody? She was stand up surfing. She was doing it all like you could never imagine, having so much fun, and it was just so great. Remember, the ocean and exercise and all the things we do, they're for all of us. And so let's keep those goals in mind. Let's remember, if you have a goal, keep trying at it, and whatever it may be, whatever that goal may be. We got one more person coming in. Let's go ahead and get our head and neck moving around. Let's go 1 to 9. Let's do something a little different. Let's see what we get in here. We'll try to squeeze in maybe some ear lift and head tilts and things like that. But let's start off with the number 0. Let's start off with 0. So if I'm starting off with a 0, you can go anywhere to start, but I'm going to start kind of just going up a little bit and then bringing my head around. Now remember, when I go back, I'm not doing a head tilt. I'm just kind of doing a nose up in the air. So you don't have to really tilt your head back as much as just kind of pretend like you're trying to get your chin kind of over something. Let's go maybe one direction, go the other direction, maybe down there. If you guys hear that, it sounds like there's like a little mouse or raccoon or something. Everybody, that's little Sophia. She's getting all big and she's got all kinds of words and sounds, and it's pretty neat. Let's go up and down for the number 1, but let's do the fancy number 1. Let's do the one with a little bit of a thing at the top and then across the bottom. And with this one, this would be great for the head tilt. So what we can do here, so I can go ahead thinking about the number 1. I'm going to go down. I'm going to make the bottom of the number 1 so it can stand on something. Then I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to go with a little head tilt down across the bottom, back to the middle, up, and then a little head tilt. And that's kind of like we're drawing that little bit of a, what do they call, little hat on the number one. That was kind of a head twist, head tilt. Let me see if I can do one more, up and then head tilt. Yeah, I was able to. I had to really think about the head tilt though. You saw in one, I did a head kind of twist. Nothing's wrong here. Let's go for the number two. I'm going to start it at the top. Does anybody else? Where do you start your number twos? At the top, at the bottom? I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to go around, go across the bottom, and then now across the bottom. So that was diagonal. So across the bottom, diagonal up with the question mark. And then let's do it again. So question mark with a diagonal leg, going across the bottom, going up, bringing it around, and we got that number two. Number three, where do you start? Do we start this at the bottom, at the top? Let's go with the bottom. Let's switch it up. So with the number three, I'm gonna go. This is gonna be a small circle. I gotta save room for a little more head tilt. That's what's cool about the number three, unlike the letter C. If you think about it, with the letter C, you're going for a great big circle. With the number three, you got to make two kind of small half circles on top of each other. Let's do the number four with the diagonal. So the number four with the diagonal, that would also be known as cuatro. Cuatro is number four. And we're going to be going up and down. When we get to the top, go diagonally one direction to your shoulder and then go across to the other shoulder. And then let's reverse it. Go shoulder to shoulder, up to the middle, down to the bottom. One more four, going up to the top, down to the shoulder, over to the shoulder, back over to the shoulder, back up to the top, and back down to the bottom. Excellent job. Everybody, we're getting a lot of great movement in for our head and neck. Remember, it's important to train your neck every day. That's why we're doing it always first in the workouts. If you're like, Coach John, we always do the same thing. I was like, it's that important. It's so important. It's worth us putting it as our priority start to the workout because of the balance and the activation that we want to get with the one of our most important it's the most important connection in our body. It absolutely is. We cannot lose that connection. It's very important. All right, let's go ahead. Number five. This one's going to be fun. I'm going to start it at the bottom. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to go with an upside down question mark. So I got to come around to the middle here, bring it up, and then put on the hat for number five. Hat going across again, down and around. Excellent job. Remember, you can't do these wrong. Just envision that number and you're just kind of drawing it out with your head and neck. Let's go for the number six. Great job. I'm going to take my time on this one, bringing it down, bringing it around, bringing it all the way up. And then here's that small circle again. So small circle in the middle, it really makes you have some head and neck control. You really got to think about it. Excellent job. We got number seven going on. And I like drawing a little line across the middle of my sevens. Anybody else do that? Is that a Navy thing? Is that something it might be? But I like putting that little line in the middle of my seven. So let's go ahead and do it. And what do we got? Siete. Siete or siete? I think it's siete.
It said siete.
Siete. I
and
like
you're good. You're learning your Spanish. Good.
I have to because Sophia's also learning her Spanish. All right, here we go. So I'm going to go down. Let's do a diagonal. Let's go up with the diagonal, across the top, back over, back to the middle, and then with a little slash there, and then back down. And that way, everybody knows this is a seven and not a number one. You have two lines, but no bottom pedestal. That's what's different about the seven compared there. Oh, and I got to do my line. Oh my gosh. I like that one. It makes you think. Let's also think about this. We got number 8 coming up. We got ocho, which means we can do two circles. We can go double. We can go snowman, or we can do an infinity. I'm thinking both. Let's start off with the snowman style, number 8. So snowman number 8. Look, here we go. I'm going to look right at you. I'm going to stare. I'm staring right into your eyes. You see that? That's weird, right? When I look right there. All right, here we go. Let's go around, bringing it around. There's one circle, And then we got to go ahead and make another circle down across the bottom. This one's tougher than I think the infinity. So here's the low circle. Okay. And then do a circle that's kind of a high circle. That one, oh, it really makes you work on lining. If you're thinking about it like you're really trying to line that snowman up. It gets your neck really super sensitive with the movement. I like those kind of movements in my neck. Oh my gosh, I use my neck so much. Everybody, do you know that I use my body often to block waves for my friends when I'm out there with them? I don't want my friends getting hit by some of these big waves, and I'd rather get hit by it. And I always try to get hit right here on top of my head. And what do I do is I make my neck strong so when the wave hits me, I know that all of my muscles are going to be fired up and it's going to make me super strong. So the water will just go around me and then also go around the person that I'm holding on to. So again, it's very important for me to have strong neck muscles because I don't want that wave. Who's ever heard of whiplash? If you've ever been in a car accident or know anybody who's in a car accident, whiplash can happen when your neck extends faster and at such a rate that you're going to create soft tissue damage. And it is not fun. I actually got whiplash one day. I don't remember getting the whiplash. I actually fell asleep on a trip. My mom probably remembers, but I fell asleep. We were just driving somewhere. I fell asleep in the car. And at some point in time, I must have moved in a weird way, and I had hurt my neck. Not too bad, but it bothered me for quite a while. Let's get number 9 going here. Oh, we got to go infinity 8. So here we go for infinity number 8. Again, starting in the middle right here, and then I'm going to go up, around, coming across, down, across to the bottom, going around. This is like an hourglass. Well, it's an infinity. It's a up, straight up and down infinity sign, but bringing it down around the bottom, coming up around the side, bringing it up around the top, bringing it up, bringing it down, and relax. We got one more to go, everybody. Nueva. I always want to say nuevo, but it's not nuevo. It's nueva, nuevo, nueva,
It's
John, I have a
nueve.
question about.
nueve.
Nueve.
What's your question,
Nueve.
Carrie?
I have a question about your waves. Why do you get hurt by the waves?
Because the waves are, if you think about it, they're a force. They're a volume of water that's traveling at a speed. And when the waves are breaking, you can imagine that would be getting hit by like maybe 100 gallons of water, or maybe even more. Maybe 500 gallons of water is coming down on your body. And if your body isn't ready for that, it can really affect your body. It can make you feel uncomfortable. It can hurt you. It can give you whiplash, like we talked about. Some folks have had like a dislocation before and things. And some folks who've been surfing in waves they probably shouldn't have been out in. They've even like broken their bones and stuff. And that's why we always do safety. We've been doing waves for over 7 years, and we have a really good safety record. And it's all about really understanding the ocean and knowing how to work with it. And that's why when I go out and I use my muscles to make myself not as much of a soft object, but more of a firm object. So when the water hits me, it doesn't pull my arms in all directions and it doesn't pull my legs and move my head around. My body's actually very much in the position I want it to be. And so again, when we're exercising, we never really know when the product of our workouts will come into it. And so for me, one of my little extra benefits is being able to be out in the water and really position my body to get hit by a wave and not have it hurt me and also not have it hurt the person that I'm with. And it only really happens, Carrie, when the wave is breaking. So right in that critical spot, when I'm in those situations, I don't want my friend to get hurt. So I'll always step in front of the wave and I'll let it break on me and the wave will go around us. Actually, I have a really good picture of a friend of mine and you can see us and the wave is covering us up, but he's okay. He's in like a little pocket of air as the waves going around us. It's kind of neat. So, but again, having a strong neck, very important. Nueva Number 9, last letter.
No, it's 9.
Nueve. See, I knew I was wrong. And thank you, Carla. If I'm wrong, everybody, tell me I'm wrong because I want to be right. I don't want to be wrong. So nueve. Nueve. I got to remember the ve at the end. Nueve. Okay, here we go. Nueve. Go up. We're going to go up from the bottom. Yeah, I think a straight line up. And then now we just got the small circle at the top. So this is, after practicing number 8 and of course 6 and all the other ones where we're making small circles, this one's not too bad. Let's bring it around and down. Nice. I don't know about you, but that's more neck exercises than most people are going to do today. I don't know. This is already going to be more trapezius exercises than a lot of folks are going to do. So let's go ahead. Let's keep our neck in a nice position now. Let's think about not head tilting. We're not really dropping our head down. We're not really looking our head up. We're kind of focusing. We might be focusing on the screen. See you later, Carla. Have a great day. Great day. And so we're just bringing our trapezius, lifting our arms up and down. It's almost like I'm trying to scratch my ears with my shoulders, but I can't lower my head. So I'm bringing my shoulders up to my ears. And let's go for just a couple more of these. Here we go. 5, 4. Nice job. 3. There you go. 2. Excellent job, Bernie. And 1. All right, bringing them down. Now you're feeling that in the trapezius. Let's keep the trapezius going. Let's get the deltoids going. Everybody, I've been working on the chicken coop. So, of course, I'm all into chickens right now. Let's go ahead and get a chicken wing going up. So we have the chicken wing going up and down. And look, microphone, reveal itself and then disappear. There, microphone, gone. There's a microphone out here in the middle of the farm. Who brought a microphone out here to the middle of the meadow?
Microphone.
Do you like this one?
Yes.
It's on like a little swivelly thing. I can move it.
It looks like when you're at like the radios.
That's what I feel like,
Back-
honestly, when
back
I
in the
have it
day.
here in front of me.
Yeah,
I feel like a radio DJ.
back in the day.
I wonder if they call them DJs anymore because we don't have anything in a disc anymore,
I don't know.
right? There's no more records. There's no more CDs. Let's go for 2 more chicken wings. 1 and 2. Woo. I like it. On the back of my shirt, everybody, it says the crew. This is my buddy Austin. He's a speller. He's got some of his friends who also support him in his spelling endeavors, and I'm part of that through surfing, which is awesome. And on the back it says "Together we soar," and I think it's kind of neat because we were doing the chicken wing. Let's go ahead and do a full arm, and let's bring those arms up, and let's hold them up. So let's pretend we're gonna fly for 5 seconds. We're just gonna hold those arms up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring them down and let's bring them back up again. So this would be what I would call like the letter T, or maybe we'd be like we could say this is a horizontal line. On the next one, let's do a diagonal line. So let's bring those arms down and let's go up. So one is going up higher than the other. The other one's still going up just a little bit, but this one is definitely higher up and this one is definitely going down. 3, 2, 1, and let's switch that out now. So, oh my God, now we're thinking. Oh my gosh, this exercise gets so much more difficult when we have to think about it. I'll tell you what, there are some exercises that you don't have to think about. Let's go back to the letter T. And who's feeling this in those deltoids? And we have only done a few reps, but we're doing the isometric. We're doing the hold. Byron does a good job of this too with the resistance bar at times, holding it out. That's a lot longer than 5 seconds. Let's go ahead and bring them down. Let's bring them all the way up and let's hold them up here. So we're holding out our arms. Both arms are overhead. Imagine it's like you're in school and you have a really important question where the teacher was like, raise your hands. And you're like, I know the answer. So you got both hands up. Now look at this. A lot of us still have those hands up. Notice how your arms aren't getting as tired when your arms go straight up high as opposed to being out to the side, as opposed to go ahead and bring your arms across like a Carrie's bear hug. Bring your arms so you're holding your shoulders and then just hold it just like that and then relax. Take a deep breath. Nice job, everybody. Let's go ahead and relax for a moment. That was great. So you could see how just using our arms, using the weight of our arms, we're able to affect our shoulders from a resistance training, like, strength training point of view in multiple ways. But when we go straight up, when we keep those arms in line with our own center line, And when we allow our shoulders to kind of hold the bone, you know, you got to think the humerus, when my arm goes up, there's a bone going up in the air right here. And there it's there. It's surrounded by my muscle and my skin, and of course on the fat, of course, but it's there. And so to lift that bone, anybody ever been in a science classroom or like a laboratory and they got the skeleton in the room, kind of just hanging there on the thing, and you can see the bones and
Does the
and
doctor office count?
absolutely. Yeah, you've seen that, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Now imagine what you would need to do if somebody gave you a challenge of said, I'm going to give you an unlimited supply of rubber bands and tape. You won't run out of rubber bands and tape, and you make that skeleton be able to move. I bet we could figure it out, but you got to think about it that way. If we take this soft tissue, they're like the rubber bands, and we connect them to our bones in a certain way, we're able to create movement. When we're exercising, we're helping to work on maybe that range of motion. We're working on maybe our stability, our strength in an area. We can train those kind of things. But the movement itself is built into our body naturally by this way of connecting. If not, I would not be able to bring my arm up if I did not have any soft tissue to engage those muscles. Let's go
Bernie
ahead
says
and
take a water break.
I was thinking that. I thought Bernie might have been typing that in. Thank you,
Yeah.
Bernie. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get into our hands. Let's just kind of get our hands kind of moving, wiggling, shaking them out a little bit, maybe wiggling the fingers. And let's go with the hands and the wrists. So again, both kind of this would be what I would call free movement. You can't do anything wrong here. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just doing whatever pops in my head, honestly. I mean, I don't even know. I'm just kind of shaking them side by side. I used to crack my knuckles. I don't do that. I don't recommend anybody do that, but I'm just kind of almost like just hand massage right here is what I started to do. Where'd that come from? I don't know. Coach Emily? Probably learn that on the app, shaking them out. I'm already feeling a difference, everybody. So I want to say, let's keep doing this. I like where I'm squeezing my hand. If you have the ability to do that, to kind of take one hand into the other, don't hurt yourself, of course. Just give it a little bit of a squeeze. Squeeze the fingertips, squeezing like I'm kind of pushing into the palm of my hand. I have a lot of cuts on my hand everywhere. My hands are just full of cuts. Oh my gosh, I had the biggest piece of wood that went right into my knuckle. Yeah, I looked at my hand. I was like, no. Big old chunk of wood was sticking out of my hand. All right, let's go. Let's get into the wrists. That's chicken coop life, I guess.
It hurt to take it out?
It did a little bit. Yeah. Sophia wanted to see it and I couldn't show it to her. She was there with me and I'm like, no, I can't let her see this one. But she stepped on a bee the other day. And was that on Friday? Yeah, she stepped on a bee on Friday and we were so worried because I in the past have had allergies to bees and she's never been stung by a bee before. We didn't know what was going to happen and she did just fine. She was okay, no problem. She didn't even cry. She just was like, I stepped on a bee. Uh-oh. And so, all right, hands out. Let's get into our elbows a little bit here. So our elbows moving around. I got my arms coming in and out. Again, I feel like I'm cheerleader, or maybe I'm part of Super Wings and I'm getting the Super Wing jets take off, going off and around, moving around, keeping it going. Nice job. Nice job. Good job, Nick. Nick, you're coming up next, so start thinking about it. Core. Nick's going to get the core going. I just remembered I have to do something ASAP, and I'm going to do it while Nick's doing a core workout. It's going to take me 1 minute to do. All right, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're not done yet. Now I want us to think about, if you can, let your arms relax down. I want you to curl in your hands. Then you're going to curl up your wrists. Then we're going to curl up our arms, and then we're going to go for an overhead lift. You think we should do the triceps too, Nick? Nick's saying, yeah. So triceps, we're going to bring it up, and then let's bring it back down like an eagle. And then relax, relax, relax. So my hands, you won't see them, but my hands are down. So let's go ahead. Let's do 5 of these. So we're going to curl the fingertips, curl the wrist, curl the elbow. There, now we go. Let's go ahead and kind of curl the deltoid. We're going to go back behind our head. Also, doing a bit of a curl there and then bringing it down, letting the wrist go, letting the hands go. Maybe shake them out a little bit. I'm wiggling my fingers right now at the bottom. I'm just doing that just to totally loosen them up. Here we go. And curl the fingers, curl the wrists, curl the elbows, curl the shoulders, behind the head with the biceps, triceps, and then bringing it back down. Hand goes down, fingers go down, wiggling it out. Wiggling, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, curl the fingers, curl the wrist, curl the elbow, curl the deltoid. So we're going all the way overhead. Here we go. Behind the head with the hands, up and down, bringing it down like a butterfly wing. One more time. Wiggling the fingers, wiggle them out, wiggle them, wiggle them. Get those fingers wiggling. Here we go. Caitlin, you're doing a great job, Caitlin. Keep it going. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Here we go. Fingers go up. Wrist is going up. Elbows going up. Arms are going up. Bringing them down. Bringing them up. And then just like a butterfly, stretching them down. Maybe hold that stretch. Hold them back there for a moment. Maybe wiggle the fingers out here to the side. And bring them on down and relax. Nice job, everybody. Let's drink some water. We got our neck moving. We got our shoulders moving. We were using our core a little bit there. We kind of got more of our arms going. So I'm going to leave it up to Nick. I'm going to give him big time spotlight here. I got to shoot an email out ASAP. It's going to take me 60 seconds. Nick, we're going to get you leadership position. Think about the core. You can do what you want to do, but think about the core and maybe think about anywhere from like 2 to 3 exercises. You could do a repetition or you could do combo. You're in charge of that call. So everybody, here we go. We got Nick in the house. I'll be right back in the spotlight here with Nick. I'm going to join in as soon as I can. What are you thinking, Nick?
How about that bicycle?
Oh, bicycle. So if you don't have a ability to lay down, remember, we're going to be doing bicycle arms in front of our body, like we're on the crank cycle or we're doing the bicycle. So I got my arms going. Nick's got his arms going. There you go, Nick. There you go. How many are we going for? Give us a count.
30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 18, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 10, 5, 42, and 1.
Nice. Bicycle move, everybody. Love it.
We will put 1 foot behind us and 1 foot in front.
Okay, so
And then-
offset. You're offsetting.
Yep.
And what are you doing? A twist? Oh, he's doing the fast arms. Fast arms, everybody.
They do 25 on each, 25, 25.
Remember, the goal is don't have your body moving around. Just have the arms moving. Try to squeeze your abdominal muscles and try to keep your body from going all over the place. Here we go, Nick. We're going 25.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'll count it. Go. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, everybody, let me let you know. So, okay, there's an opportunity. It depends on you. If you're seated, if you're able to engage your core, you're going to feel your body starting to kind of move around a little bit. So 2 things you could do. You could put a wedge right here up against your side, maybe to help you from bouncing around. You don't have to do that right now. You guys, if you're doing this in the future, or if you had the ability to, with your feet, apply any type of pressure. So if you are able to apply pressure with your feet, this would be a good move for that application of the feet, like down onto your foot plate. And that's going to keep the body from moving. Now, you don't have to push very hard to help to engage core muscles. So this can be a great exercise if we're seated and we're working on our core. Nick's getting it going again. Remember, he's doing the offset because he's standing, but I'm just seated. And this is going to be me. I'm going to do no feet on my, look, you can see how my body's moving around. Let's squeeze my core a little bit. My legs are not on the foot plate at all. And we got 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, like I'm running through the meadow. 8, 7, 6, buffering from bees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, I feel the tension here, Nick. This is a great exercise. Oh my gosh. Everybody, I felt like I was being chased by a bunch of bees through the field, right? That's what it felt like anyway. Everybody, we got Ben in the house. What's up, Ben? Ben's here.
Hey, Ben.
Giving waves. Caitlin's been doing a great job. Carrie and Byron, Lorraine. Seen Bernie doing a great job. Valentina, Alicia. We got a great group of folks on here today. I'm loving it. All right, Nick, you got one more for us? I was thinking 3. And you got 2. What do we got? What's our third exercise?
Hey, Dumbo.
Which one?
They do it I.
Okay, we're doing all right. We're going up to an I.
Did the back.
Bringing elbows back. The first move of Carrie's bear hug. Going across. So a full Carrie bear hug.
I do that.
All right, Carrie's bear hug still.
Out, and out.
So the alligator arms.
And then swim away.
I love it. Swimming away from the alligator.
Running up.
What are we doing? Running up?
Yeah.
Running out of the swamp.
And then up the street.
Squeezing that alligator, put it in a headlock. It got us.
And then
What else are you gonna do?
And then high knee.
I'm doing a high elbow. Almost like I'm trying to like open the alligator mouth, be like, get on out of here, alligator. You want to do that again, that whole combo?
Yeah.
I like it.
But now do it Y.
Oh, okay, now we're going for a Y.
Back.
And cross.
I bear hug.
I love it. It's the bear hug. Alligator 1, alligator 2.
Swim.
Swim away from the alligator. Run away from the alligator.
Run away.
Put the alligator in a headlock. Squeeze that alligator. Squeeze his mouth shut. You close your mouth, alligator. We don't want to hear from you. Alligators on it because they got all their teeth and no toothbrush. And then we go up. Up. There you go. Let's do it one more time.
Yeah.
I love it.
T.
We're going for the letter T.
Back.
Bringing it back.
In.
Bringing it in.
Day to day.
Oh, that's a good feeling.
Up and down.
Crocodile.
Do I do dive?
Crocodile. I'm swimming away.
Swim.
Uh-oh. Try this swim too. The butterfly one. There you go. That's how I went. I'm kicking out there with my fins on. All right, now run away. Just add one more. Here we go. Keep it going. You're doing great, Nick. Running, moving. Keep it going. Oh, it's going to catch you, Nick. Oh, I got you. Put it in a headlock. Squeeze, armpit squeeze. Oh, I got an idea. Keep squeezing. And relax. You know what we should do?
What?
A breath hold. Like we're going underwater with the crocodile.
Oh, yeah.
That's something crocodile would definitely try to do. What do you think? Oh, we forgot the high knee tap. I thought I was done with the alligator. I forgot. You come back. I had to go for more. Let's do a breath hold, everybody. And you want to start for it, Nick?
Yeah, they do dirty.
30-second breath hold coming up. Let's first have some water. I have not been drinking enough water, but I'm going to start right now. Here we go.
It done a lot way, dude. Can you tell?
I can tell. Everybody check that out. Nick's losing weight. I can tell. You can tell. I can see it. And I think not only that, Nick, but the one thing that I see from you that you're gaining, you're losing weight, but you're gaining confidence. And that's pretty cool, everybody, because you know what? Confidence, you can have a whole lot of confidence. and it won't weigh you down on the scale. It won't weigh you down. Nick, I think you're doing a terrific job. Keep it up. You know, everybody, we got the race coming up here,
Yep.
about a month away, or a
Yep.
month and a
I'm
week
ready.
away.
I'm preparing.
I'm excited for it. And let's go ahead. We're gonna do 2 breaths in, 2
Hey,
breaths
John, you
out.
know your friend that was at your Ways Fall saying that he was weak? That's how I feel right now.
You know who that friend was? You all know him.
Austin.
It was Austin.
Arden.
It was Austin. And Austin, you might be watching on YouTube right now, and I hope you are, because like we talked about, you got to be doing the workouts. And this is why we work out, everybody, 3 times a week. We do it for an hour, even though it's not like we're working out the whole hour. Sometimes we're learning. Sometimes we're talking about things that are going on. But being in that mindset of health and wellness for even just 1 hour a day, that can create a ripple effect. Nick's a good example of what those ripples can lead to. All right. You got to remember when you drop a rock in the water, it's not just about the rock, it's about what the ripples create. And Nick, again, great example of this. Austin, you're going to be in the same situation. Prime example. I know it. And who doesn't love a comeback story, right?
Wait.
Love it. Folks love it. And you'll love it. You'll feel so good on a comeback story. I know a lot of friends who sometimes they've lost weight and then they've gained some weight, and they maybe were strong, but then they felt like they lost a lot of their strength. And they were like, am I ever going to get my strength back? Am I ever going to be able to do the things that I used to be able to do? And a lot of times the answer comes down to, if you train properly, a lot of those things, yeah. And there's sometimes that's not going to be the situation, but that's when we get crafty. And that's when we do adaptive training and we do adaptive things with team. And that's like where surfing comes in, or where some of my friends have had the most difficult accidents to recover from, and they have recovered, and they found a way to have a team and have good fitness and confidence. And they're out there and they are doing some amazing things. And I think it is terrific. And I'm not talking about amazing because they like were able to get up and get out there. I'm talking about it's real amazing stuff. Like I would love to do everything what they're doing. I want to. I want you to do it too, Nick. I want you to come surf. I want everybody to come surfing with us. Here we go, everybody. 30-second breath hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in underwater.
And relax. Woo! Nice job, everybody. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to say it. You all got to see Nick make himself relax. Who saw it? The first 5 seconds, Nick was having fun, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he realized, uh-oh, I need to like relax and find composure. He did it right there. You could see it, Nick. I thought that was terrific display of finding that composure. And that was in the moment, everybody. Nick, he's in the spotlight. It was happening. And he thought about it and then got his body to give him the effect he was looking for, which was relaxation. Stop thinking about whatever else we're thinking about. Let's go ahead and focus on this moment of holding our breath. And I thought that was incredible. Everybody, let's have another sip of water. Nick did a terrific job. Byron, thumbs up if you want to go. If you it's been a minute, so all right, that is on, everybody. Let's go ahead, dust off your record player, break out the jazz. Let's get ready. Byron's going to be bringing the flow. So what does that mean? Remember, you might need a sandbag or a stick. You might do some of these moves with your imagination, or you might just watch and enjoy. Just like if we're watching anything else that's cool and happening live, we can watch this. And I love it. That's no jive. Here we go. All right. I'm going to bring you up, Nick. Here we go. Nick's up. I'm out. Byron's in. He's leading the show, and he's starting off with the 1-2 right hand, left hand. This is going to work on your wrist. It's going to work on your hands. It's going to work on that feeling of an object and then giving it the squeeze so you don't drop it, everybody. How many things do you hold? How many times do you use your hands? You got to train those hands. You got to look at this move right there. I like this. It's almost like he's a magician and he's straight up either he's popping out pigeons at us or he's showing us, hey, nothing up my sleeve. Top side, nothing up there. Nothing up there on the bottom side. I love it, Byron. Also feel like if he was in martial arts class, there ain't no way I can get in there. He's got a defense up there. So he's bringing up the arm and he's flipping around the wrist. And I'm talking about a cobra, I feel like. I might call that the cobra strike, Byron. This is pretty neat. There he goes around the bag. That's the first time around the back with the bag. The cobra strike at you right there. I like it. I just got to call it the Cobra Strike until I figure something else out. But I think it's a great one because you don't know when it's coming, just like that. It was just like a Cobra, and you got the guy playing the flute. The Cobra's up there. You think everything's cool. And then all of a sudden, there it goes behind your back, and it's in your face. Great job, Byron, going 1-2, moving it around. Love these moves, popping it off the ground. This is the hot potato, everybody. Hot potatoes off the ground, popping it up. When's he going to stop? We don't know. Look at that one. That one was hot as can be. He caught it up there. Nice job. Byron's in the groove. He's got the left hand catching things way out far away. You know, it gets heavier when you get out there. And here come the punches. Oh, and a Cobra strike. Look at that. You just didn't even know it was coming out of the basket. Cobra's in there. And there's a look at the fist right there. I love that one right there. There's a fist, but he's got the rotation, everybody. He's not just punching out. He's got a little twist in there, moving the arm around, bringing it behind the back. And look at that going with the vertical flip there. I like it. I like that. V-stall, go vertical or horizontal, just like the Ospreys, right? What else we got? We got a couple jets that can do that now too. Pretty cool. Byron's pretty cool. Those jets are pretty cool. Byron, up there he goes, popping off the ground, getting down, gonna hang it loose. So he's going on to his lower back. There you go. Nick just went with the figure eight, and Nick's going on the upper back. And there you go, Nick. Stick out your butt. Stick out your butt and keep that chest coming up. And oh, nice job, Nick. Now let's go ahead and stand up and catch it. Oh, I thought Nick had it. Oh, so close. You get another try, Nick. Byron's doing it again. Round 2. Hang loose, bringing it up, setting it in place. Your goal is to get down low. How low can you go? And then get back up without dropping the bag. That's what this is all about. So you can see right there, Nick's trying to balance that sucker, get it in the right spot. You got to lean forward, though, Nick, to start. You got to get it in the position. Oh, Byron's moving on. Don't worry about it. Let's keep on keeping on. Here we go. Byron's going into the 1-2, left hand, right hand. He's thinking. He's got it. There we go. Oh, there we go. 1-2, right hand, left hand. Patty cake on there. We go. Right there on the sandbag. Around the back. Bringing it out in front. Up on top of the head. We're going to go for the, what do we call this one? We could call this one the, trying to think of like a statue kind of type, something strong, like there's got to be a good name. I'm going to come up with it. But right now, if you can't see the screen on here, we have Byron balancing the sandbag on top of his head. He dropped it down now. Nick, you're doing great with that. Dropping it and catching it. Let's see Nick catch it right here. Oh, so close. Nice job, Nick. Byron's with the 1-2 punch. There he is. He's punching it out. Oh, he's got the fists coming at you or the bag. So 4-pound punch or body weight punch. Take your pick. They're both going to sting. Nice job, Byron, keeping it going. Looks like he's getting ready. He's rolling around. He's bringing the figure eight down between the knees. He's going to roll that bag away. There it goes. It is gone. And he is going into round 2. And for Byron, round 2 is going to be with the resistance bar. So you get that resistance bar. Go ahead. You can hold it in front of your body. Good job, Byron, right there. Excellent job. He's holding it up. He's showing us. I got my knuckles on top. I got one hand here. I got my other hand there. I'm going to hold it like this. And that's a good position to hold it in. That's a strong position. A lot of strength from the elbow and the shoulder going into that wrist when he's holding it in this fashion. That changes up when you go knuckles down. So Byron's going for the static hold, and he's bringing it down to his legs, bringing it down, and then it looks like he's going to pull it back up. I like this one right here, pulling it all the way up under his chin. So again, this is going to be using those biceps. It's going to be using the muscles in your back. You're working on strengthening your hands. And look at that. Oh, look at this one right here. He's almost got like he's cranking the airplane, everybody. This is starting up the Model T. I love this move, Byron. This is one of my favorite moves. This one in the kayak row. I got to tell you, look at this, what Byron's doing, everybody. He's making a circle with the weight in front of his body. So it's going to go from heavier to lighter to heavy to heaviest. And you're just making that circle. I want you to imagine you're starting up one of them cars back in the day and you had to start it yourself. Here he goes into the supported squat. So the bar's on his legs, going to take some upper body strength away. There you go. Upper body's going to help out. Lower body, they're going to work together. And Byron's pressing out. He's got the chest press going, just bringing that stick out in front of his body. Nice move, Byron, there. The chest press is going to be working the shoulders. Nice job. There you go. Byron again. He's going into, it looks like baton spin. It is the baton spin, everybody. So this is a full 360 baton spin. You can see Byron there. I mean, talk about getting the airplane going. And now we got the propeller spinning around. Byron's got a great baton spin there. You can see Nick has been rocking and rolling. He's got this baton spin down pack. Byron's doing a little bit of a tap on the ground to kind of center and balance things. I like that move. Again, Byron he's in the lead. Nick is following along, and a lot of you are also following along with Byron. And I love it. I love that everybody's getting involved with some of these moves that Byron's showing us. And you can practice these moves for multiple repetitions, or you can do it like Byron. You can do the flow. So now here's Nick. He's going down. He's bringing it down all the way. Get that. Keep going, Nick. Keep going. Both hands, right hand, all the way. There it is. Now get back up. Don't let that stick come off the ground. And look at Nick again. I think, again, Nick found that confidence and composure. He was down there at the bottom. Things were getting wobbly. And all of a sudden, he locked it in. He pulled it together. All right, nice. There we are, going up, going up. Nice job. Carrie's making a plan. I like it. Byron's stirring the pot. I like it too. Sometimes people say stir in the pot. It doesn't mean a good thing, right? But I think in this case, stir in the pot. Yeah, I love it. Byron, we're doing the witch's pot. Sandy's got it, stirring it up. Let's have gumbo, everybody. We got to have some gumbo. That's what down in Louisiana in the wintertime, we have a lot of gumbo, and I love it. There you go. Byron stirring it up. Good job. There you go, Sandy. Don't knock your mom out of her chair there. There you go. All right. Thumbs up. All right, that's good. And here goes Byron again. He's got the spin going. So he's spinning the bar, bringing it down. Got a couple more minutes here. Byron's going to be bringing it on home. And I think next up we'll be having Bernie's going to come up for the final chapter here in today's workout. Remember, we're also going to be working out on Wednesday and Friday at 11 California time, Pacific time.
Hey, John, I was gonna have someone else take Bernie's place because she says she doesn't feel good today.
Okay.
Maybe
I'll
Ben.
I'll come up for a moment here and give these guys a, oh my gosh, everybody. How about that? Byron, Nick, side by side. I thought that was terrific, everybody. I mean, remember, you might have just been watching Byron's moves, but if you were, and that's okay, I want you to think to yourself, next chance you have a exercise stick. Now, remember, exercise stick could be a broomstick, mop handle, a baton. I've literally seen somebody in this group has a actual baton, like if you were doing track and field baton. You could do it with a marching band baton. You could do it with a piece of bamboo. You could do it with a wooden dowel. I was at the hardware store and I saw wooden dowels just like the ones that I tell everybody, like, hey, get a wooden dowel. And they were $7, about $7. But for a long one, you get two out of that. So that'd be $3.50. And you would have an exercise stick that you could be working out with, doing all kinds of moves. Let's have a water break, everybody. I thought that was an incredible job. I also have a medicine ball here. I could do a couple medicine ball exercises. Or if anybody was thinking about any kind of challenge, if there's any kind of challenge out there maybe we could also do a challenge. So let's think about that while we're drinking water. I had a couple ideas run through my mind. I don't know which one is the best one. Let's see if anybody has any ideas out there. Oh, really? I'm watching. Some folks do sign language, so I can tell from the sign language. Okay, so we're gonna do a jumping jack, and with the jumping jacks, everybody, let's do something a little bit different with the jumping jacks. Let's go ahead. Let's do a jumping jack chicken wing. What is that? That's gonna be one jumping jack followed by one time doing chicken wings. So we're gonna go arms out, elbows up, arms out, elbows up. Let's change it up for that. And let's not do too many, but let's not do too little. So I'm thinking somewhere in between 20 and 50. What do you think, Nick? Show me a number between 2 and 5. He's going 4. That's 40, everybody. So let's get ready. What number is that? Carrie? Is that 50? 2, 0. She wants to do 20. She's saying 20. Okay. Let's do 20 jumping jacks and 20 chicken wings, which will equal 40. Yeah. All right. Here we go. I'm getting the thumbs up. We're confirmed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jumping jack, chicken wing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, I'm feeling it. 20. Here you go, Caitlin. 21, 22, 23. Lorraine's got a good form. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. These are harder. 32. Who thinks they're harder? 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. We're almost there. 38. I can do it. 39. You can do it. And 40. Oh my gosh. Who thought they were tougher than straight set jumping jack? I did. I'm seeing hands up. I think it's because we're doing the switcheroo with everyone. And that's taken some energy. It's taken some time. We're really focusing a lot more on the deltoid with the chicken wing. Whereas when we go with the arms up, we're getting more help maybe from the trapezius. What do you think, everybody? Remember, my goal for you is to also understand how your body works. And I'm not an expert on the body that way that I want to be, but that's our learning experience. So I wanted you to learn. I also want you to ask questions like, hey, how does my shoulder work? And then what if I wanted to do this? What would be the best position for my shoulder? But that was kind of neat seeing the difference between the jumping jack, the chicken wing, and the water break. Let's compare. That means let's just have a water break. All right, everybody, let's go ahead. I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to do a medicine ball exercise today. So I'm going to do one medicine ball exercise. Bernie, let's do it a little bit later on when we have a little more time. There's only 5 minutes right now. And Bernie, would you want, instead of doing medicine ball exercise, would you want to do arm swings, leg swings, and leg stretch? And then breathe in motto? Yeah? We have time for that. Do you want to do that? So we do arm swings, leg
John,
swings.
she says she doesn't feel good.
Oh, were you not feeling good?
That's what she put in the chat. So that's
Okay.
why I said next on Wednesday to make sure she feels all better.
I like that. Let's do it all, Bernie. Let's do it on Wednesday, and you can do all the exercises.
Well, I could do like Okay, Bernie, we're gonna
We
have you
can't
do it on Wednesday because
do.
you don't feel good.
Let's do it on Wednesday, Bernie, when you can have the whole time, because then we could do arm swings, leg swings, the leg stretch. We can do jumping jacks. We can do the stick. We can do the ball, and we can do the weight. But let's drink some water right now, and then I'll do a ball exercise, and then we'll do breathing out. All right. I have a medicine ball, everybody down here. Pick it up. Whew. I hope you feel better soon, Alicia. Everybody, let's give Alicia a big wave. I hope she feels better soon as well. Oh my gosh, I hope that's okay. Everybody, I've been noticing a lot of folks because I think the seasons are changing again. We're about to go into springtime, and with spring comes a lot of things like the pollen, and a lot of times we get allergies, is what it is. So with my medicine ball, what I want to do is kind of like Statue of Liberty. I just want to go down to one side. I want to bring it up in front, and then I want to go up to this side. So it's like the chop, but instead of doing the chop, I'm going to do kind of like a bicep curl and then a little bit of a press. And then let's do one side. Let's go 5 times on one, 5 times on the other. So we'll go down on the side. I'm kind of twisting. Now I'm fixing my body, and now I'm twisting a little bit that way, down and down. So I'm curling up, going across, going down and down, curling up, going across, going down and down, going up, going across, going down, and one more, going up, going across, going down and down. Ooh, nice. I can feel that not only in my bicep, but also again in my shoulders where I'm pressing up. So now let's think about going to the other side. I'm going to go down and over, up, up and over, down, down and over, up, up and over, down, down and over, 3, up and over, that's 3, down and over, 4, up and over, 4, down and over, 5, up and over, 5. Nice job, everybody. Again, I just had this medicine ball here. It was kind of begging. It's like, hey, come on, man. You got to pick me up, put me to work. Um, Everybody, all the things that we do in our workouts, these are things that I do all the time. I have a fitness equipment all around my house and small things, and I pick them up all the time at random times and just do some of the most random stuff ever because I learned it from our workouts. And that is part of what can help keep me kind of going, and it keeps me fit. It keeps my mind sharp, and it keeps my muscles strong. And that's important for me, like we talked about earlier, because I like to help people do something that it does require some strength and some courage and from them and from me. And exercise can help with that. And so I appreciate all of you and being here with me. And I also appreciate what I'm getting from these workouts. Great job, Byron. I thought that was terrific. Lorraine did a terrific job. Lorraine's got some great form. I'll tell you what, everybody, on some of these exercises, if you're wondering, like, I want to try to do a good job, you can watch Lorraine right there. She does a great job with all her techniques. Carrie, thank you so much for being here. Carrie's back in action, everybody. I'm loving it. Caitlin did an absolutely great job today. Bernie, we're going to bring you up. Scott and Lisa, terrific again. And they didn't bump into each other, everybody. I love it. Scott and Lisa doing so great. Sandy, you too. I appreciate it. You don't knock your mom out of her chair. I love it. Ben's in the house. Alicia's in the house doing martial arts. Tyler's here. My mom's in the house. Sarah, we got North County in the house. Marilyn, Valentina, Tyler. Is it cold out there? It's cold in Michigan right now, or is it warming up? Yeah, it's still cold. All right, he said, yeah, it's still cold. That's good. Do some workouts to warm us up. Everybody, let's get ready. Let's do a breathing model. Nick, you want it? All right, man. Here we go, everybody. Nick's coming up. He did some leadership today. He did some following along today too, which I thought was great. And fantastic job. He's also losing weight, everybody. He's noticing. We're all noticing. And all right, Nick, count it down. Let's bring it on home.
And by Woody doing one and breathe in the dirt. Breathe out the bed. Breathe in the happy and breathe out the dead. Breathe in your bed and breathe out the wood and breathe in my power. God, that we might step in and label all the down dirt foot that don't
Yes.
spoon.
Oh, I love it, Nick. You did a great job, man. Oh my gosh, there's 200 in there, Nick. You got it, my man. You did a great job. I'll see you guys soon on Wednesday. Here we go. Count it down, Nick.
I will see everyone on Wednesday. I will not day everyone and bye.
In the bank.
Woody 2 and 1.
Bye.